Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best PlayStation DualSense wireless controller.
Starting at number 5.
Victrix Pro BFG. Are you sick of hearing about how a controller can't keep up with a mouse and keyboard? Because with the Victrix Pro BFG at your disposal, that might not be such a clear-cut contest anymore. This is undoubtedly the best PS5 controller because it's been designed with elite performance in mind, and thanks to a clever modular design, you can tailor it to your exact preferences. Design. That modular design means the controller's two facial components are removable, and you can switch them out or even swap them around to suit you, the game you're playing, and the way you want to play. The suite of attachments that come in the case is one of the most conclusive offerings I've ever come across in a controller. Among them are a taller analog stick for precision aiming, multiple D-pad choices, stick gates, and a fight pad module that gives you 6 face buttons. Like the Thrustmaster eSwap X Pro, the modules can also be flipped around so the sticks are symmetrical.
Coming at number 4.
Nacon Daija. If you're looking at a new PS5 controller to get the most out of fighting games, then you should look past a traditional gamepad. The Nacon Daija is our pick for the best fight stick. We were continuously impressed with the build quality, the parts used, and the overall responsiveness when battling it out in titles such as Guilty Gear Strive and Tekken 7. It's not cheap, though. The Daija currently retails for around $292/£240 from its €279.90 cited MSRP. The Nacon Daija is a controller with a good amount of heft and size, making it stable when the fighting gets intense. We found the Daija comfortable whether used on the lap or a table. What's particularly great about this controller is you can open it up to make repairs or any upgrades to the buttons, switches, and stick if required. Given that you're getting top-of-the-line Sanwa parts here, we never saw the immediate need to swap these out.
At number 3.
Victrix Pro BFG. If you're after a competitive edge in some of the more demanding PS5 games, then you should strongly consider the Victrix Pro BFG controller. That's because this gamepad features not only 5 different levels of trigger adjustments for remappable back paddles and multiple sticks and D-pads to choose from, but also an entire fight pad module, too. Priced at £179.99/£179.99/269 the Victrix Pro BFG is considerably more expensive than the standard DualSense, yes, but it does significantly undercut the competition from other first- and third-party offerings. A major strength of this PS5 controller that we found in our testing was the lengthy battery life, of which you can expect up to 20 hours, and the lightweight nature of the remote itself. You've also got a protective carrying case and a 3M long braided USB-C cable just in case you want to bring it to all kinds of gaming tournaments with you. The trade-off here is that you're foregoing the DualSense functionality altogether. Now, this isn't just the case with the Victrix BFG Pro, as other officially licensed pads also aren't using adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. But keep in mind that everything has been stripped back here to prioritize low latency and responsive gaming over more immersive features from the stock PS5 controller.
Number 2 of my list.
DualSense Edge. While the DualSense Edge is only a slight improvement over the stock model, what's offered here with this upgraded version is more likely to appeal to hardcore gamers. Priced at £199.99/£209.99/$339.95, this gamepad isn't meant to replace the standard PS5 controller. The biggest upgrade with the DualSense Edge is in the build quality and aesthetic tweaks. It's down to the redesigned triggers, touchpad, and slightly heavier chassis. It feels like a premium product, while offering the extra functionality you should expect from a controller that's more than double the cost of a standard DualSense. We particularly enjoyed the adjustable trigger stops, rear paddles, and function buttons, which made a real difference in games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Returnal. Depending on how you play on your PS5, you'll either notice these additions as game changers or nice extras. The one thing that the DualSense Edge doesn't address is the battery life. You can expect anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, depending on what features you're using. We found that the controller averaged just over 7 hours before going flat when utilizing everything that the Edge could do. Seeing as some PS5 controllers aimed at the esports scene strip away core DualSense functionality and cost more than this, such as with the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro, we think this model is a good investment for those who will use it to its full potential.
And number 1.
DualSense Wireless Controller. The DualSense Wireless Controller takes the top spot as the best PS5 controller right now. It offers excellent build quality and features even higher-end alternatives don't. We've been using this particular controller now for over 2 years to great success because of the genuinely innovative inclusions of haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, which both first and third-party game developers are utilizing in exciting ways. Extra features aside, the DualSense is just an incredibly well-designed gamepad to have in your hands. A little caveat than the DualShock 4 that shipped with the PS4, this makes for a controller that's more comfortable to use for long play sessions. Every aspect of the controller, such as the face buttons, the D-pad, and those all-star triggers, feels great to the touch. Where the DualSense is let down by the battery life. All these extra bells and whistles come at a cost. You can expect anywhere from 4 to 8 hours of use between charges. We often found ourselves reaching for the included USB-C cable when going the distance in longer titles such as God of War Ragnarok and Ghost of Tsushima.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.